Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Gore Screaming Show. So, before we go, I want to give you a warning that this episode might sound different. Let me know in the comments how the sound is, because I'm still trying to figure stuff out, because I fixed my headphones, basically, and I can finally hear the game. But it's been so awfully loud, I had to like tweak settings both in Windows and in the game and in OBS, and everything is just like so mashed up right now. And I literally have no idea how this will sound like. Game might be like a bit like too little, I guess, too silent, maybe. Maybe it's going to be fine. I can make it like a bit like higher, because I made like in like Windows volume lower. But maybe it should be fine. Like, I would just leave it as it was before, maybe somehow kinda on similar levels. We'll see. Let me know. And for now, let's just go, because we had a cliffhanger with Aoi past, it seems, or at least with her secret. Also, this is like interesting that Gore and Yuka actually know everything basically about anyone. This is interesting. In previous road, I thought like Gore knew about Akane only because the class knew and he infiltrated the school and he just heard that, but with Aoi case? How does he know that? So, confess? Yep, okay, let's see what she has to say. At this point, the Aoi puppet starts to squirm and fidget bashfully. Yeah, okay, I was wondering if you can hear the soundtrack, but it started now. Okay, so you should hear that. Probably. I'm trying also not to scream to microphone, and I made my microphone on like 60% or something. Because when I had like bad... Like, why no one ever complained about audio? I don't understand this. Like, I can actually hear stuff now. And I know that my microphone was like way too loud. Okay, well, I guess we kinda expect that. She's not like in the best terms with her, but why she hates this? Kyoji feels Aoi shudder violently next to him. Yeah, they seems to have like very weird relation. Did you ask her that? Or this is just your assumption though? I think like this is just your assumption. Let me increase the volume of these things. Actually, voice sound effect I will go lower, because these are probably moans and everything, right? And we don't want this, so I'll just make it like little. And the rest should be fine. Okay. Okay. I probably never spoke properly with Akane as well. Don't even see it. What? Oh, that died too? Oh. Child case, okay. So she only lives with her mother right now. I thought like only her brother died, so this is like another reveal, it seems. Unless I forgot. This one is hard. Yeah, I can see why she would do that. Yeah. I don't know why, like, I can relate to Aoi. At least it's in some parts. Being like really big introvert, never like speak to others and stuff. You know? These are the parts that are actually kinda on pair with Aoi. I've been reduced to cowering on the floor, cradling her head in her hands. Seeing Aoi crumble like this, Gore let out a shrill laugh, and at the same time, the Kyoji puppet on his other hand starts trembling. Coincidentally, that thought has just crossed Kyoji's mind. He realized, not without bitterness, that his brows are furrowed. Totally unaware of it, he was ready to take the contents of the Gore Puppet Show as the gospel. We can't stay here. Deep inside him, someone issues a warning. Yeah, how do you escape though? You don't have a pendant this time, so you cannot break an illusion really, if he actually make one. Namiki, we gotta get out of here. Aoi looks up at Kyoji. Her cheeks streaked with tears. I think like this might be a bit like too silent actually, this recording. I will try to increase the volume in the editing. Probably. I'll see. I'll try to listen to this later on like normal volume because right now I have like 2% or like 4% in Windows when I'm recording this. So I'm not entirely sure how the video itself will be. Let's just get out of here. Get rest. They were so caught up in the moment, they forgot, but Aoi hasn't even put her clothes back on. And this is Yuka's house to begin with. To get up to such shenanigans, especially under those circumstances, that isn't like them. Yeah, like I said, something with clothes. Alice in the Wonderland, huh? And now they've come to. They realize what they did was terribly rude. The people living here, they just like threatened you and gave some like personal information with a puppet show. I think like we are beyond being rude at this point. That said, they did have a nerve to waltz right into the room like that. Yeah, that. Kyoji turns towards Yuka. So this is your hotter? Pretty creepy hospitality, if you ask me. Of course. Yuka's smirk doesn't waver in slightest. You call this fun? Telling all those hurtful lies. Why the voices are so silent? I have them on 10. Unless this is this one? For some weird reason? No? Okay, yeah, settings in this game just like pretty much don't work. I think I need to like restart the game to settings take the effect. Like, I will just leave it like this. They are way too silent. Okay, I'm cutting this and I'm trying to make the voice a bit like more loud, because right now they're pretty much at the level of the music from what I see on the OBS, and you probably don't even hear them, so be right back. Okay, now it should be fine. It's slightly louder, it seems. It's even louder for me. I don't know if I like it actually. But I will just leave it like that for now. It seems like it should be acceptable level. I don't know, like, I think I need your help actually in the comments. Like, I think like this part have different audio volumes than before the cuts. Yeah, I think this one is better. Probably. Yeah, let's just go. Because maybe it doesn't waver in the slightest. Good as fun. Yeah.
嘘じゃないわ。全部本当のことよ。その女が心の内側に隠していたことよ。せっかく教えてあげたのに、どうして教授は怒るの？
Yucatin, her lips contoured as she cocks her head in puzzlement. Looking at her expression, it's clear that she doesn't feel the slightest bit guilty about the nasty skit from earlier, or the entire situation. He feels stupid for thinking that maybe she's not a bad girl after all. Even for a moment, well, she's a very bad girl. When they first met, and when he met her again by the well, he got a sense of abnormality from her that must be her true nature. Shut up. Who'll believe anything coming out of your mouth? He spits this out furiously. Namiki, are you done getting dressed? And what's interesting, she got dressed in the clothes that Yuka gave them. Her clothes are hanging next to the window. She could just grab them. Why would you choose this? I guess this is because of your memory of like past and stuff. But yeah, I don't think in this situation normally you would choose that. This is kind of weird. Glancing at her, Kyoji finds out she hasn't put on. Even Kyoji is weirded about this. Weirded out. See? So my thoughts were right. Like, this is weird. Glancing at her, Kyoji finds that she hasn't put on her now dry uniform that's still hanging where it was, but the dress Yuka lent her, yeah. Even after everything Yuka said, Ao is still wearing that dress. But while this does bother him, now is not the time to quarrel about it. Let's go. I definitely need to... Okay, I will suffer through this, but I definitely need to make a game quieter, and I will make this louder in the OBS for you. Because, I don't know, like, I don't feel like really... Maybe I'll cut again. We'll see. Kyoji picks up his uniform jacket and tags on Aoi's arm. What else there is? As Gore protests, his whole body wobbling and twisting, Kyoji runs past him and makes for the exit. His hand touches the doorknob, but the moment he does, a powerful force pulls him back into the room. They're thrown to the bed. The mattress spring make them bounce. Right. It's pay what you want after show? Wait, what? What do you mean? Gore hands slither back into his mantle. No way. Kyoji startled. If he isn't mistaken, Gore just grabbed the two of them by their collars and threw them back onto the bed. But he could swear Gore hasn't moved an inch. And it's easily 3 meters from where he's standing to the door. Yeah, he kinda does have a tentacle powers. Also the way his hand went back into his mantle, the abnormal length of his arms. But when he amused himself with that absurd puppet show just now, they looked normal length. I mean, he just like pop out like this small tentacles. You know if the movie suck. So yeah, your puppet shows suck. Good. We don't need your motivation. They share an amicable look and cock their heads in unison. Aoi clings to Kyoji fearfully. Gore hands emerge from his mantle again. On them he's once again wearing the puppets. Okay, what else is there? Kyoji bites his lips and takes Aoi's hand. Let's go. He makes a dash for the door again. Something deep down tells him he mustn't watch any more of this puppet show. A grim premonition that something terrible is waiting for them if they don't get away right now. This time they don't get pulled back and made it out into the corridor. Okay, so that part was not important. Okay, good. We don't need your scolding. Kyoji can hear them, conversing lightheartedly inside the room. Quickly, let's get out of here. Gives Aoi hand a good squeeze, but she doesn't say anything in reply. The two of them speed up in the dark corridor. As large as this mansion is, it isn't that large. Soon enough, the stairway leading downstairs comes into view. Okay, now we are in like huge problem in this situation. Because last time we had the severed arm of Yoshiki with a pendant. Now we do not have this. We cannot dispel any kind of illusion. And what's more, Aoi is like wearing the dress that Yuka gave her, and I assume it's enchanted and like maybe like hypnotizing, manipulating mind somehow. So she's like trapped in like illusion as well. So it's like illusion within illusion. This is going to be, oh wow, it's so bad. We're in such a bad situation. I hope like Yoshiki maybe can like find this place and like break us out from the outside maybe. Kyoji peers out of the window on the landing. There are still thick clouds hanging in the sky, blotting out every last ray of moonlight, but the rain does seem to have stopped. When they got down to the floor below, the entrance hall should have been right in front of them. But once Kyoji gets down there, he can only stare, eyes wide open. What the hell is this? There's no entrance hall, with a single landing in between. The stairs continues on, looking identical to the ones they just came in. Well, we're fucked. Kyoji heads down to the next landing and peers ahead, only to find that the staircase seems to go on like this forever. Almost reflexively, his head snaps upwards. Above the staircase, they just descended. The staircase rises higher and higher as well, until it vanished into a shroud of darkness. With a tingle of picnic in her voice, Aoi calls out, "Beats me. Maybe they've been hypnotized and hallucinating." Yeah, not far from the truth, I guess. I mean, this is like illusion that pretty much became reality, right? It's like alternate reality or something. Or maybe they just took a wrong turn and wandered into the strange place by accident. And this time they don't have like this like eyeballs around. This is also like, I don't know if this is a mistake from the art team. Yeah, they did not add the eyeballs, indicating that we are in different dimension. Or maybe this is like something entirely new. Maybe this is not, maybe, oh. Okay, let's just read. You know what I mean, right? There's no eyeballs, there's no red background. And last time that was the indication of being in the illusion. And now it's not. It feels like the latter is more realistic option, but no. Going by the building outside dimensions, it isn't tall enough to contain the stairwell. And even assuming there's a basement, there's no way the staircase could be this long. Anyway, let's go down. It's worth a shot, and it isn't like there's anywhere else for us to go. Pulling Aoi by the hand, he's still holding. Kyoji begins to carefully descend the stairs. This seems to go on forever. But when they reach the next landing, surely then... Kyoji keeps telling himself that as he and Aoi continue down the stairs in the silence, it's like they're descending into the abyss. If they keep going down, will they eventually reach the end of hell? Could it be that they are dreaming? That's the only explanation, otherwise none of it is possible. Huh! This is also an interesting concept. What if like this, like, clothes? No, wait, but Kyoji does not wearing his clothes. Or maybe he does. What if they like got into the clothes that Yuka got them and just put them into the sleep maybe, and they actually dreaming right now. And in dream, Kyoji did not put his outfit, Aoi did put her outfit, and this is like the illusion in their mind. So this is basically the dream. So it's like illusion within illusion, like I said. Maybe that's why we don't have like this like eyeballs and Gore influence, because this is not his influence, it's like influence of their own imagination. Maybe? Hope you don't mind my little like theories here and there. I just can't hold myself. He can feel the warmth of Aoi's hand in his hands. He can feel Aoi's pulse through it. He can feel air currents. He can feel his feet press on the hard floor. So this is definitely real. It has to be real. Nope. Still without a word, the two of them grip each other's hands more firmly and hardly long. The sound of their shoes. Oh, I'm sorry. I woke up like just before recording. The sound of their shoes clapping into the floor gates in their ears. The only sound that's louder is that of their labored breathing. All sorts of unwanted thoughts fill his mind. Like Gore Papa showed earlier, Aoi and Akane's relationship. Does Aoi really resent Akane after all? Yeah, they seems to not be the best. Like, you know, we talked about this actually before, right? Like, it doesn't seem like they're in the best relationship there. He gets the feeling that he understands the dark smiles now. The ones that occasionally show on Aoi's face when the three of them are together. Oh! I don't think we ever saw the dark smile from Aoi, right? They never showed this. Unless this is just this little smile that she has sometimes. Is that dark? I never realized. But sensing he's actually starting to believe this, Kyoji shakes his head. What is he thinking? That weird man Gore or whatever? He just taken it into the head. That's what the truth is, all. Aoi denied it. And if he has to choose which of them to believe, Gore or Aoi, naturally, it can only be Aoi. Kyoji beats his lips. He needs to think of something else. Should they really keep going down the staircase? Maybe they should rather try going up. He throws a quick glance at the staircase they just came down. Above their heads there's nothing but the staircase and the endless gaping darkness that swallows it up. He can't even see the ceiling. So they're like trapped in like endless staircase going down. This is walking simulator. They're going to be jump scared. And even if they decided to climb the staircase, it feels like they would end up climbing on forever and ever. And even if not, wouldn't they just end up back to the room where you can't go where the minute they reach the floor above? Maybe he's gone crazy. In this wonderland they found themselves in, it's one impossibility after the other, yeah. This is Alice in the Wonderland. I forgot how the Alice in the Wonderland story went. I literally forgot. So if there are like choices based on the story itself, I'm so going to get them wrong. Unless I'm lucky. But maybe there's like logical way. So maybe. But this is illusion and like impossibility, so how do you imply logic into that? They've been going down the staircase for so long, and they have to spend the same amount of time going up, only to end up right back when they started. Yeah, and going up is more tiring as well. But if they keep it going down, they're bound to get somewhere eventually, right? That's the common sense. But the point is, how could this mansion even contain such a long and deep stairwell? That's impossible to begin with. In which case, the answer must be simpler. As realistic as it might be, what they're experiencing right now must be some kind of illusion or a dream. It's either that or they're both gone mad. Or maybe he's the only one who's gone mad. Aoi hand in his, Aoi herself. This never-ending staircase, it might all be some manufactured illusion. Wow, he's starting to doubt if Aoi is real. Okay, now I think about this is also a possibility. And this is so fucked up. Because oh wow. This is getting complicated. You cannot oh wow. Okay, this is bad. I think I want to trust and think that this is, yeah. This is not only Kyoji's illusion. This is like, they're trapped both. There's no way he's imagining Aoi, right? Maybe he's all alone, left behind, abandoned in the strange dream. A shudder shuts down his spine. Kyoji grips Aoi's hand even more firmly than before. It's warm, surely, therefore it must exist. It must! He keeps repeating this to himself, in something akin to prayers, as he continues walking this trying path. At some point, long after he's lost track of how many steps he's gone down, in a corner of one of the landing, a door appears before their eyes. Kyoji and Aoi exchange glances. Let's go. He touches the doorknob. It's cold. The door is real. Okay. I mean, everything you touches here feels real, so yeah, the door will feel real as well. Let's see. Even if it's the same room they were in earlier, past this door, it's still better than going endlessly down the stairs. Kyoji pushes the door open. Light spills in. Oh, we are actually in the entrance hall. Okay. They're letting us out? That's weird. Suspicious. Kyoji's eyes got used to the dark. In the time that it took them together, so the light immediately tells him where he is. When they came in here, wet from the sudden rain, they felt uncomfortable. Kyoji never imagined he would come to the same doorstep, like feeling... he would come to the same doorstep, feeling like this hours later. Anyway, let's get out of here. They both reached for the door. It doesn't look locked. They push the door, but it won't open. Well, shit. They realize maybe they should try pulling. Oh, okay. What happened? His heart pounds like crazy. There's something in front of them. They're in front of the door. How does some... Oh, behind the door maybe. Kyoji takes a step back, only for the other figure to also step back, looking surprised. Huh? Is this? Okay. It's like third time in the game when we have mirrors. One, we have mirror that Aoi have. Then we had the mirror in the room in the H scene. And now the third one. Are mirrors actually important? She's right. On the other side of the door is a mirror. The same size as the door. Okay, this is weird. Damn it, they blocked us in. As Kyoji exclaims in frustration, his reflection in the mirror reacts angrily, too. Standing behind him is our reflection, dressed like Alice in Wonderland, and her expression contorted into anxious frown. It'll be fine, Namiki. Maybe we can't get out of this way. But there's gotta be an exit somewhere. Also, can you like smash this? Like, maybe there's outside after this mirror. Can't you just smash it down and just like check if there's something outside of this mirror, like behind us? He noticed a small window beside them. See, we can go out through there. Kyoji says, trying to cheer her up, and reached for the window, but it won't open. And on top of that, he sees his face reflection in the window glass. The entrance hall is dark. Normally, he would be able to see what's beyond the window, but all he sees is his reflection, like a mirror was set in the window. Okay, this is getting weird. So, I assume that this time they used the mirror to trap them into the illusion. In the H scene, when they stepped and standed before the window, that was the time when they both looked into the mirror and something like triggered the illusion, and they're trapped in the illusion of like mirrors or something, like, I don't know. Maybe that's why we don't have like Gore influence here, because this is not like he's like creating world, this is like the world created by his powers, but like by some object, something like that. I'm trying to rationalize this somehow. How do you escape them? This is... Damn it. Kyoji checks the other window across from the door. I probably should get the hint, right? From Alice in the Wonderland story at this point, right? but I forgot this story. So, I mean, I know like bits and pieces, like there was like cards and stuff. But was there like any mirror? Was there like something related to mirrors there? Did like Alice had to like I don't know, like walk through the mirror or something? I don't know. I forgot. George takes the other window across from the door. This side too. And so is the window next to it, and the other one, and the next one. Aoi calls out to him anxiously, but Kyoji doesn't have the presence of mind to answer. Instead, he goes to a flower vase sitting in the corner of the entrance hall. Yes, okay, so just as I said, smash it. He grabs the vase violently, swinging it over his head. When he drops it, the expensive looking object shatters against the floor. Okay, never mind, he just shattered the... Why? Why you shatter the vase? What's the point? Shatter against the floor, along with the flowers turning to sharp fragments. Nameki stands back. Kyoji picks up the heavy stand. Oh, okay. Of the vase was sitting on and swings in the mirror over the door. Okay, good. Break. I said break. Okay, it's pretty much impossible to break. Okay. Figured. Okay. Well, that was worth a shot, right? Damn it, why it won't break? Yes, I know you are scared. I'm scared too. He swings it in a blind rage, but a small table breaks before the mirror does. God damn it. Throwing away the table, its leg now broken, Kyoji sinks to the floor. His head is spinning. His heart beating fast, and it feels like his pulse is emanating from every corner of his body. He isn't thinking straight anymore. His thoughts are jumbled up and incoherent. They made it through that endless staircase and finally thought they found a way out. The disappointment is that much heavier. Kyoji sees his own image in the mirror, hanging his head gloomily, and behind him is the image of Aoi, smirking. Okay. Like she's mocking Kyoji for exhausting himself. Okay. Aoi? Okay, maybe everything is illusion only for Kyoji. Maybe it's actually real. Okay. Maybe she's not real. Might be not real. Maybe. He turns around, but the Aoi standing here looks as anxious as she did before. What? So the reflection is deep. Like in the edge scene, he never saw Aoi face, right? He saw only her eyes. So maybe he couldn't tell the difference. Maybe like the mirrors here shows like the real like reflects the heart, I would say. Maybe Aoi is pretty bad, really? Unless like mirrors showing like just like 180, you know, perspective of the person. So what if like this person would not be timid, it would be violent, let's say. But what does it change really? Like mirrors showing like a different expression, what does it change? Also Kyoji is not different in the mirror, it seems. He's all the same. This is... huh. Is he going crazy? What's true and what's false? What should he believe? Is what's in the mirror reflection of the truth? Is the anxious Aoi he's looking at right now actually fake? No. Which of them is in the mirror? Is he actually inside the mirror and only thinks he's outside of it? Okay, that's interesting as well. Yeah, that's a possibility. Like maybe they got sucked into the mirror, or maybe the mirror doesn't exist at all, and two Kyojis and Aoi exist in the world. He's definitely going crazy, or maybe he already has. Perhaps concerned by how Kyoji feels tiredly silent, Aoi takes a worried step forward.
そろそろ諦めた？
Hi, Yuka. I'm not giving up. I'm starting to figuring stuff out. The last step is how the fuck do I, like, get out of here? Also, Yuka, can you step, please, next to the mirror? I want to see your reflection. Huh? I talked about reflections in Akane Road, like he saw different person in Akane eyes, and I said like it's like reflection of the reflection and only like that was complicated explanation. Like he like yeah okay I'm not going over this again. That was complicated. That was like reflection of the reflection could be seen only by Kyoji, but if you look at the mirror, you see different yours, like your true self, maybe. And when like Kyoji looked in Akane eyes, he saw the reflection of himself, and in his eyes, he saw the reflection of Akane, and Akane looked like Yuka to him, because that was her true self, basically. So maybe that's the principle here as well. Yuka, in your normal form, how do you look in the mirror? Show me. Now I'm interested in this now. Could be reflections like the main thing in the game in general? Actually? Yuka looks down at them, atop from the staircase, on the second floor railing. The moment he sees Yuka, he feels some relief. Yuka's talking to him, which means he's really here. He really exists. No! Gorable appears right behind Kyoji, his face moving closer. Kyoji can't even conjure the mental energy to be surprised anymore. Some part of his mind went numb, and he can't even manage to feel surprised at this point. Gore gets up and waves his hand over each other. Great! He waves them about like a magician, producing something out of thin air. And when his hands return to the original position, the Kyoji and Aoi puppets from earlier are sitting on them. And we are going to see this in the next episode. Thank you everyone for joining for this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. No, just joking, I'm going to continue. I cannot make 2 cliffhangers in like 2 episodes in a row, right? Or can I?